Hi guys, we're still looking at the exponential functions, but at this point our b is a fraction. Remember the format that we're working on. At this point we're working at b is to the power x. Okay, so suppose our b is a fraction, so we're quickly looking at this one where we can have f at x, we have g at x, we also have h at x. Okay, so this is the same as 1 over 2 to the power x. This can be the same. G will be the same as 1 over 3 to the power x. And then we will have 1 over 5 to the power x. Okay, so we want to check this one out. Let's try and see where we can get with this one. We always looking at our table as a starting point to sketch our graphs. Okay, so we're looking at 3 graphs. Let's try to extend it a little bit. So let's see if we have 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. Okay, so if x is 0, for example, we're looking at f at 0 would be 1 over 2 to the power 0. That would be just 1. So we'll have 1. But if x is 1, we have, if x is 1, we'll have half. If x is 2, if we substituting with 2, so if f is 2, we're looking at 1 over 2 squared, and we all know that would be 1 over 4. Okay, so suppose now our x is equal to minus 1, so x equal to minus 1, f at x minus 1 is nothing but 1 over 2 to the power minus 1, and then this is the same as 2 to the power minus 1 into 1. So this would be simple to 2. Okay, you can put this one in the calculator to see. So it will be 2, and obviously this one would be 4. You can follow the same procedure, or you can put it on the calculator. So what happens if we're looking at g at x now? At g at x, if x is 0, obviously you have 1, and if x is 1, obviously you have 1 over 3, and if x is 2, we'll have 1 over 9. You can put it on a calculator just to see it, but what will happen, we will have if x is minus 1, then we'll have 3, then we'll have 9. Same thing will happen, this will remain as 1 if you're substituting on the graph of h. So what we have here is 1 over 5 and 1 over 25. Yes, 1 over 25. Then we'll have 5 and 25. So our graph shall look like this. So this is a fraction. So our b is a fraction. Okay, so this is our x, this is our y. So first point would be x is to 0, 1 is to half. Obviously you see, if you're looking at minus 1 would be 2, and then we have minus 2 is to 4. So the graph will look like that. That is how will our graph look like. Okay, so if you're looking at, that would be our graph of f. This would be f. Let's look at g. If you're looking at, we have a same point here, of which is 0 is to 1. And then now we will have, if you look at 1 would be 1 over 3. So 1 would be 1 over 3. So it would be just here, just here. And then if you look at minus 1 is giving us minus 1 or minus 1 or minus 1 is giving us positive 3, so that should be here. And then obviously the other one, if you're looking at 9, 2 is to 9, you should be getting something like here maybe. So this graph will now look like this one. So obviously it passes here, but it's below that one. You see, it's below that one, but then here it's above it. Here it's above it. So that will be our graph G. So if you're looking at it, you can look at the last one, of which is age. Obviously age will look like that if you're looking at the coordinate of age. So the graph of age will look like more below than this one, but also coming closer than this. And this will be age. So you see, you can notice what is happening, because the other graph, when we had the graph like 2 to the power x and 3 to the power x and 5 to the power x, we had something on this direction like this one here. It was like that. So it was like that, you see. So it's a reflection. So you can look at these two graphs. If you have a graph of let's say you have a graph, you're looking at the graph of f at x is equal to k to the power x, where k is a rational, or is an element of real number, and you're looking at g at x is equal to 1 over k. So we're looking at this one to x. So you can say that g is a reflection of f. So g is a reflection of f. So that is what we're getting if you're looking at fractions, when b is fraction, and we're looking at f as well. So you're saying that g is a reflection of f. So that was to highlight just that that we can get a reflection if we're looking at our b, because our b being fraction and our b being a real number. So that's what I had for you in this video. Thank you so much. Bye.